What's up, everybody? This is Geese. I'm just doing my update. It is November 1st, 2010, and I am just updating y'all with a couple of things I think y'all probably would like to know about. Since the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty busy for me. This weekend and next week are going to be very busy. I'm going to get to what you are looking at right now, but first I'm going to talk to you about Absolute Battle. I will be at Absolute Battle this weekend in Richardson, Texas. It's a tournament that I was at last year, where I got to play a lot of you. I will be there. I will be bringing, my MacBook for better recording, and SNK stuff, and I'm just gonna be there hanging out, playing games, and hanging out. Having Mighty Mar there playing people, whatever he wants to play people into. So just letting y'all know I will be there, and I'll be accepting money matches, and I don't know, geez. I don't know, so many SNK games, but I'll be accepting money matches, or I'll just play for free. So y'all can look forward to getting a lot of those matches recorded, or seeing a lot of footage get uploaded from that tournament this weekend. And then right after that, we're going to have what you see right now, which is Battle for Mexico, which this is the design that Danielle came up, that I gave him an idea of what I wanted, and this is the design that we have for the Battle for Mexico tournament. And this is it's at MangaCon at Juarez, Mexico, Chihuahua, the Central Park, and it's I just made it. Instead of being a 2-day event, 13th to 14th, I'm making it a 3-day event. And I'll get to that. And, well, actually, you know what? I'll go and tell you that now. Basically, with the people we have coming up, that I'm bringing up, Kula, who, as I told you, he has a situation that we're kind of taking care of. So he's gonna come up. Kula, Luis Cha, and Kinsu are gonna come up. And because of those three coming up, and we want to make, and like I say, we have time. We have actually had time to plan this out now, instead of only had 3 days to really spur of the moment make it happen. We've made it a 3-day event for Battle for Mexico, with the festive Friday being trying to knock out a lot of the other stuff. So Friday, we're gonna get to see, because actually Kula is gonna be in town in Waters this Sunday, so there's gonna be a lot of matches that y'all are not gonna get to see this Sunday with Kula versus a lot of Waters players, and I won't, you're not gonna get to see anything on film until Thursday, unless a player in Waters happens to record it. But they know, save all that until I get there Thursday. And Thursday night, there's gonna be casual matches, and I'll record some of those, sure. But then Friday is gonna be, we're gonna do North versus South Part 2 at Hydro's house, the same place that Waters Warfare was out, basically. And basically, we're gonna have the South. It's gonna be Kula, Luis Cha, and Kinsu versus. There's gonna be a tournament. I'm gonna call it the qualifier tournament for the La Corona, or the 3v3 on Thursday night, for who's going to represent the North. And so basically that's how we're going to do that. And then we're going to have North versus South on Friday, as well as running 98 arcade tournament, and running like 99 tournament, KO 99 and KO 2000 and all these other things, 2001 Neo Wave, running all this other stuff that we can. We're going to run that on Friday, so that Saturday we can focus on 11 2002 UM. We're going to run 12 on Friday too. But, that way Saturday we can focus on 11, 2002 UM, 2002. So that's what the thing is. And then we're going to have all, like, the money matches or whatever. We're going to do that Friday. That's what Friday is for. Because at the Central Park, there's, we only have a certain amount of hours. 6 hours, give or take, 6 to 8 hours per day to get what we need accomplished. And so that's why I've extended it to Friday, because I want everything to get accomplished, because this is the last tournament of the year, before I'm gonna chill for a couple of months or whatever, and then get ready to start anew with the next tournament, which is Game of Death 2011. I was trying to debate whether to do Warzone or Game of Death, and I thought it would be great probably right now to do Game of Death 2011. The excitement and the atmosphere, and how people were in Mexico City for that Game of Death tournament with Danke was great. Oh, and speaking of that, before I get into the Game of Death 2011 tournament, let's go back to Game of Death 2010. As y'all know, there's still footage I have yet to upload, but that's because I haven't gotten it. But I'm going to get that footage also from Luis Cha at the tournament next weekend, and about this Battle for Mexico tournament. I'm gonna get that. So y'all want to talk about a lot of footage. Just, the next 2-3 weeks be uploading footage, possibly. I'm gonna be, more than likely picking up Mighty Mar this Friday evening, this coming Friday for the Absolute Battle. And so, if I do that, we're gonna end up playing. So you're gonna have me playing Geese Tower matches. Then after that, you're gonna have Absolute Battle matches. Then after that, you're gonna have Game of Death footage, because you're going to have the end of the Game of Death footage with the Donkey interview, because Luis Child's bringing that DVD up for me. So you're going to have the Game of Death footage from last year on top of all that. After the absolute battle, then you're going to have Battle for Mexico footage. So you're talking about, a lot of footage. And it's going to be a lot of footage for you guys to go through, which I know some of you will go through it, some of you won't. But just letting you know, there will be a lot of footage to go through when it's all said and done. So just giving you a heads up. But yeah, Game of Death 2011. I'm going to be taking Hummer to Mexico City. Because like I say, I was, seeing how people were getting excited, and, Donkey was a nice test to see how things would go. I decided, we're going to do it again. I'll make it every year. Do something in Mexico City like that. So I'm going to bring Hummer to Mexico City, and we're going to see how things go for there in that regard. And, I want Hummer to play versus Kula, but Abraham, and Luis Cha, and Clavi, and Kensu, and Ruletas, and Bart, and Osmani, and I'm gonna set that up and try to blow that out of the water. I'm gonna try to make that a huge event. Game of Death last year, remember the guys, that was a 1-day event. So we're gonna try to make this a 2-day event, because Hummer says he has 7 days off. So, matter of fact, I would like to make it a 3-day event, to be honest, for Game of Death 2011. I'd like to make a 3, so I'm gonna talk to Luis Cha and see if we can't make that a 3-day event. But if not, we'll do 2 days and just, do something on Friday. I don't know, Friday evening. But that's what we're looking at right now. So, yeah. But that's still not everything. I'm sorry. I'm looking back at my cheat sheet. Okay, we still have me and Oscar, last thing. Me and Oscar are planning this tournament in Tijuana sometime next year. Which is going to be, we don't know the name, but it's going to be in Tijuana next year. And that way, the Mexico players don't have to, instead of doing a Novio Defi epilogue, basically we can just do this tournament in Tijuana next year. And get the people over, and, get the people in California, they can get the passports to cross Tijuana, and they said that'll be easy. And that way I can also bring people like Kula, and I can bring a Japanese player over for 13. Focus being 13, because that's what Cal is still focused on. And as we know, the console release date is shooting for March for 13. And as I told y'all, with the arcade, they're losing the arcade in Arcade Infinity in November. People are saying that's going to be an equalizer. And Cannibal, I know we already know you said that we already Mexico needs a week at 13. They're going to rape the AI players. So I'm going to try to capitalize on all that hype. And me and Oscar, we're going to try to make a tournament. We're going to try, to make a tournament next year for, make it a good big tournament for that regard. So, and Kula says he can beat all the AI players in any KOF. That's what he says. He can beat all of them in any KOF. So we're going to try to see if Kula can come up to that. And, and Kane and all those people who want to shot Mr. KOF. And, make that happen. And I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything else. I think that's it. My mind, I know I'm forgetting something. But my mind just went sharp. Whatever, just dropped. But guys, I think that's about it. Anything else I can think of, I will let you all know. But I'm going to let y'all go from now. I got to get back to planning stuff and get ready for what's going to be a very crazy 2 weeks. But I will talk to you later. All right, bye.